YouTube, it's Ann again, and I'm filming in HD! I finally got my camera that I wanted, and it's widescreen. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it because I have a lot of things to say. I'm doing a Sigma brush review today, and I know like 1,000,001 people have done this already, but I just want to give my take on it, and it's probably not that very different from what everyone else is gonna say. This is what it looks like. I recommend if you get the black one, I definitely recommend you get the brush roll. Because you need a place to put your brushes in, you know, if you're gonna carry it around. There are travel kits, but I like to have full size. It's leatherette, it's nice, and can be easily cleaned with, you know, like a sponge and some soap and water. Because I cleaned some off the other day. And this is what the brushes look like. And I've used these brushes a lot. All the individual brushes are longer than most, like most brushes. Here is the SS187 and here is the 187 in comparison, and they're really long, but I like that. And another cool feature is usually the MAC names are written right here. The Sigma names is written in the middle, so when you grab onto them, they you don't rub the numbers off as easily, but I'm gonna come out with a video to preserve your numbers anyway soon. First, let me start off with the free brush that they give you, which is the SS217, and let me say this brush is nothing like the MAC 217. There's that, and you can see that this one's kind of dirty because I didn't know how to take care of it when I first got it. But this is a travel size, and they're about the same length. This one's kind of fluffier. It will stay that way because when it was shipped, it was like frayed already. But if you use this a lot, you'll know that it's like dome shaped, and it's really good for packing on color on the tip. And you can blend easily with this. This way, like that. You can blend that way, and it's still really soft. This one, when you blend, you have to blend like this way. You have to blend with its side. I mean, it's still good for blending, but sometimes like you'll get like a little line of color in the crease if you're not careful. If you have like a little bit right here, like you'll like sweep like a line of color into your eyes. Okay, next we have the SS150, and the face brushes come with these brush guard like things, so you can keep the bristles intact. I recommend holding on to those. I love this brush. I really don't use it for anything else but powder. I really love it though. It's the densest powder brush that I own. It's super soft, and I love it for translucent powder. Next, we have the SS187, and let me tell you, apple and orange. Seriously. This one I used to use for foundation, but now I use it for blush, and it's super soft. With this, it's like, these are like the ends of the hair that they use, the goat hair that they use, or the synthetic bristle that they use. And then the dual fiber, whatever. And then this one, like, it's like they cut it, and they cut it uneven. So whenever I stipple, I don't get like an even coverage, because like I get coverage, but like when I stipple it on, like you can see like certain parts of the brush are just like putting on more product than others, and then I blend it out. I mean, it's really good for putting on stippling and then blending, but not for stippling, just straight stippling. And then here's the comparison of the two. You can tell that this one is a lot denser, and like whenever you use this one, it frays out. That's a problem that a lot of Sigma brushes have. It frays out, but then you can always pop it back in the brush guard, and it'll go back to its place, and it won't be too bad. Next we have the SS168, and this is my favorite brush from Sigma. Oh my god, if there's any brush that you have to get from Sigma, it's this one. It's perfect for contour. It does get a little dirty. I forgot to shape my brushes for some reason after I washed them yesterday, so they're like crappy looking. but this is by far the best brush that they have. I like to contour, I like to contour like in little motions like this, like up and down motions, and it's perfect for placing the color and then blending it out. Perfect. I love it. It's just that it's really hard to clean since it's white. Next we have the SS190, and this brush I don't really recommend. All the brushes are really soft except for this foundation brush and the concealer brush. At first it was really soft, but when you use it and you pat the foundation on your face, you kind of poke yourself a lot, and I don't use this brush at all for foundation. Next we have the SS239, and again, apple and orange. Again, like you've seen in a ton of videos, there's the huge color difference. Seriously, this is way different. This one is a lot more, like, it's springier and it's flatter, so you can pack on a lot more color than this one. This one is too soft, but I do like it. It does its job and it's cute. Okay, next we have the SS252, and this one I like. It's really good for highlighting. It's good for foiling, which is when you put the Fix Plus or the water and the pigment eyeshadow, or a colorful eyeshadow or a metallic eyeshadow, and you just place it on. It's perfect for that. It's not as great as a 239 for packing on the color, but it will do its job. It's awesome. I love it. I always use this for light colors. Okay, next we have another apple and orange situation. The SS224. Biggest difference that everyone mentions is the length of the bristles. This one is good for packing on color and blending, but it's a little, like, after some use, it's a little, like, harsh on my eyes, but this one's still soft, and it's really retained its shape. So this one's a lot fluffier than this one now, especially after I washed it. And but then it like the 217, it kind of comes to a point too, so if you're not careful, you have like a line of color. And pretty much it's good for blending, and I like it. I give it like 3.5 stars. Okay. Next we have the SS272, and once I figured out how to use one of these angled brushes, I was amazed. Really, what you're supposed to do is you place it on the outer corner, and then you sweep it in, and then it tapers out the brush, and then it creates a cut crease effect. And I really love that. Like, cutting creases is so easy with this brush. You don't have to sit there and meticulate with like an angled brush and just like go like this. You just sweep in the color and then just blend it out with another brush. It's that simple. Okay, next brush I have is the SS219, and this is the pencil brush. I got disappointed with this brush because I've always wanted a MAC 219, and it's kind of like a small version of a blendy brush. It's more like a crease brush, and you can use it under the eyes. I did that today, and I really love it for that. You kind of can do it for outer corners. I'm trying to work on that, but with the MAC brush, it's more like a point, like it's like a pencil point. This one, not so much. It's fluffy, but it still does its job, and again, it's hard to clean because it's white. Next we have the concealer brush, and I've already talked about this, the SS194. It's good for concealer, and then it has the white synthetic bristles to tell you if it's dirty. So as soon as you get that clean, pretty much you know that the concealer is washed off.